Hello, surprise! I wanted to reach out to you and share my day because today I had another exciting day prospecting. I went with one of my leaders. She recently had a baby, so she was disconnected from the business because raising a brand new baby and after having three more kids at home, it gets complicated. So even though she completely didn't leave the business, she was not connected like she was before. So I had an opportunity to go out with her and go out and build her confidence again, because let me tell you, starting it's easier than restarting. I'm going to tell you what the difference is. When you start the business, you are anxious to get some training. You want to get to know the business. You're learning things. It becomes exciting when you learn something that worked. But when you stop and then you restart again, it's more complicated because you already know the business. You already know what to do. It's just tougher because you don't know where to start, what direction to take. And that was me with her today. I was we were prospecting, and even though she knew exactly what she was doing, I was there to build her confidence. So I want to talk to you about your 20 customers. Having 20 customers to purchase from you every campaign means that you have earnings of more than $200. And don't ask me how the math works. It's actually an average of $25 per customer that purchase from you, and it just averages out to $500 every 2 weeks. That's $200 in earnings every 2 weeks. And I have been working with my team and with my leaders about this concept of just selling to 20 customers, starting with 20 customers. And a lot of my leaders are not making that kind of money. A lot of my team members are not making that kind of money because the amount of customers is not there. The math just works beautifully. I recently got reconnected with with what it is to work outside, for a salary, for a paycheck. My son got his first job, so I have been taking him to his job. And, when he comes home after 2 weeks working and he shows me that he made $300, I think his biggest check every 2 weeks was $350, and I was like, oh wow, congratulations, Austin. He has to go to work. He has to be there. One day he had to pull a 12-hour shift. He works at Payway in Naples. So for those of you who are in Naples, go visit Austin at Payway. You have to be at work. When you have a job, you have to be there. So I want you guys to mentally start, planning your own goals and make up a game. That's what I did when I got started. I had an average start, but at the beginning I wanted just to buy from me. Then people started getting interest in the Avon products at work, so I started sharing the book, and then it so happened that I started reading more and more how to get to President's Club, at the beginning, I had no idea on how to get to President's Club. So I said, okay, if I sell $400, I'm gonna get to President's Club. Well, it's more than just $400. You have to consistently sell $400 to be able to get to President's Club. So, you know, I every year, and then the next year, I actually made my goal of getting to President's Club. But I started the first year with in September, so I did not meet my goal of President's Club. I really didn't know how to get there. So, you know, I want you to, first of all, to write down your goal. Write down your goal of how many people, how many customers you're gonna sell to in 2 weeks. Make your goal, start your goal with just 20 customers. Don't ask me how it works. It just works. The average amount of orders that the 20 customers are gonna bring you is gonna average out to $200 in earnings. So let me tell you this little game that I mentally do myself, because I love sales too. Even though you guys think that I only recruit and train, no, I love the sales. I love to sell the products. I love to service customers. So I do have a customer base. And mentally, I want to, when I go out in the field, I'm like, how many $25 can I sell? How fast can I sell $25 to make $10? So if you are, if you're selling to a customer $25, calculate how long it took you to sell $25 to a customer. And then if it took you 10 minutes to get that order, then that's how much you're getting paid an hour. You're getting paid $10 for 10 minutes. So if you work in a day and you say, okay, my route is gonna be this. I'm gonna go visit this customer. I'm gonna go visit, this customer that has other friends that are coming. I'm gonna do a party. Mentally see how much you can sell in how much time. If you're selling $100 in an hour, let's say, you're making $40. So who makes $40 an hour? Some people do, but the majority of the people do not make $40 an hour. So the question is that the starting point is to start with 20 customers. Doesn't matter where you get them. When I wanted to meet the goal, when I first got started and I wanted to meet that goal, I asked my family, I asked my friends, hey, I have a goal of getting 20 sales. Would you help me? Just buy anything. And that's a way for me at the beginning to meet my goal so that I can have my $200 in earnings. So it worked for me. It's just, you have to figure out a plan that will allow you to, in 2 weeks, to make at least those $200. What is going to be for? Is it going to be to pay your car? Is it going to be that's $400 a month. And let me tell you, most families get into financial situations with just a little bit of money missing every month. Seriously, if you're missing, $100 this month, and then the next month you're missing another $100, then you're in the hole for $200. And if that continues and continues, then it's not 200, it's not 100, it's not 200, it becomes thousands. But if you're able to catch yourself and say, okay, I'm missing this month $100, I'm missing $200 this month, what can I do? Bump your business up to 20 customers. I'm telling you, just get back with me and tell me how is that working for you. Because I guarantee you that if you're selling to 20 customers, doesn't matter the amount, and you know that mentally the amount is $25, but some customers are going to purchase $10, some customers are going to purchase $50, some 80, 100. The price of the products are going up in our brochure, which I love because we have quality products and we're making more money because the customers are still willing to pay even if the products are going up. The quality is there, so they're willing to pay the price. I was confused by the Prime, the new fragrance Prime. It's $30 a set. This is the first time I see that, and you know what? It's a beautiful fragrance. I try it with my customers. My husband loves it. It's comparable to the Iron Man. I don't know how many of you remember Iron Man. I sold a lot of those. So now it's called Prime, and it might be the same base, but it has more quality in the fragrance. So my whole idea for this training is to get you centered, to be able to write down your goal. It doesn't matter how you're going to meet your goal. Just write it down. Get a piece of paper or a card. I have my goals right there in the kitchen where I can see them every day. I have it. I carried it in my phone. I look at it every day. I program myself to get closer to my goals. So you just have to break it down. You just have to say, okay, how many customers I need today? How many customers I need this week? Another thing that I like and it works. Pick from the catalog your products that are on sale, your most favorite products. I like to demo the skincare because I use it. And it's easy to demonstrate when it's good quality. So I give my customers 2 samples of the skincare, and I tell them, okay, you have 4 applications here. Use half today and then half for the next day with the same package, and then you have 4 applications, and get back with me and let me know how your face feels. But you have to do the follow-up. You gotta, you have to ask. Sometimes I call them or I text them. I send them a picture of the sample because I know what sample I gave them. I say, hey, did you get a chance to try the sample? How did it go? If you try it and you like it, I will give you a great deal on this product. I have it on sale. I usually pick the $20 a new skincare because the customer is more likely to buy it on sale than it is to pay for full price. So that's a $20 sale right there. That's guaranteed for you to be able to meet your goal, to get you closer to your $200 in earnings every 2 weeks. So let me take your questions and say hello. Let me know. Hi Ursula. Let me know if you have any questions. We're live, of course. Tawanda, thank you. And everyone that's here, say hello. We have a top seller also, Gina. Well, Gina sells over, I'm not gonna say exactly how much, but I know she sells over $110,000 a year. She is a top seller. So she's right here. Gina, say hi. So when I see top sellers, I know that they're working their business like a business every day. That's an average of $4,000 every 2 weeks. So that means that they are making at least $2,000 every 2 weeks on their terms. That's 50% or more, 50% earnings. I was not making that kind of money when I worked a 40-hour work week. And that's, you guys, $2,000 a month. That replaces a job. If you only focus on setting up your calendar, servicing customers, break it down by the day, how many people you're gonna contact a day. Today we we did some parking lot prospecting. We connected with people. We got 5 names. It was in an hour. In just 1 hour, we talked to people, and we make sure we talk to people. We went to a grocery store, a big grocery store, and we were talking to people inside because it's really hot outside. Isabel had her baby with her, so we went out shopping and talking to people and giving out the opportunity and the opportunity to buy the products and sell the products as well. I always wear my either my Avon Wings shirt or any kind of button that says Avon, and people just come to me. Like these 2 ladies that approached me. She said, "Oh, you sell Avon?" I said, "Yes." I gave them a bombita. I gave them a book. I usually carry bombitas and the thin books. I carry them in my purse. So immediately, if I see a contact, before I went in the grocery store, I talked to several people. I gave them my information. I connected with them. And then when it got really hot, then we went inside. But just pick any kind of place and decide how much time you have to connect and to talk to people and to get your earnings to $200 every 2 weeks. That's $400 a month. That can save anybody, and eventually, that can save a household. That can save you from not paying a bill. I know that I use my Avon earnings when I want to pay off some debt. Maybe I want to buy a new electronic, and then I save the money. Or if I use a credit card, then I know that I have to pay it back. But I program myself and I write down what it is that I want to achieve. So it's very important to set goals, and it's very important to know how many customers you need to service every 2 weeks to be able to meet your goal of at least $200. Thank you, Jean. As I love this, back to basics. Yes, absolutely. It's great to meet and connect with people. Bring in the numbers. Yes, Deborah. Bring in the numbers, and that it averages out when when you start, you don't have a lot of experience, so you feel like you're talking to people, and then people are not connecting with you because you don't have the experience. But believe me, it's gonna get better, because the more people you talk to, the average of people the average return becomes greater. And as you start getting more confidence and being more sure of your approach, then that average becomes higher. You talk to less people and you get more people to say yes, because they want to be part of what you do. They see your excitement, they like what you say, you share testimonials. So make sure, for those of you who are out there connecting with people, finding people that are looking for you, that you let them know how long you have been with the company. I share all the time, and when I'm with my team members, I tell them, she has been with the company for 7 years, I have been with the company for 15 years, and that way they know that we're gonna be there to stay, and that we have and that they have found a representative that's already established for many years in the business. But even if you have been a few months, share with people, let them know, I just started my business a few months ago and I'm looking for new customers. I'm building my business. I'm a brand new representative. Would you look at the products and call me back? If you see the interest, then have the initiative to be able to say, I will call you tomorrow. What's a good time? Okay. Says Milagros, you should really need more time if you want to go to business besides having a job. You would really need, yes. Well, I started when I was working. I hope that I understood your comment. But I started when I was working, and I had at the time 3 small children, a house to take care of, a husband, all the responsibilities, and I plan myself to, to earn that extra money, because even if you're having a full-time job and you need an additional income, let me tell you, you can prioritize your time that you're allocating to the business. It's like, you set time aside to to go to the movies, or to do some other activities. If you really didn't have the time, you wouldn't be able to do other activities. But if you plan yourself around your work, what you do, for an example of this, my customers were at my work. My neighbors were my customers. I had a whole shopping center that that was basically insurance companies and restaurants, where I would go and drop off my books, get orders, and deliver a whole bunch of orders right there at lunchtime. My neighbors came to the house to pick up the orders. So I had a good system set up, and I still sold thousands of dollars. And that's one of the reasons I share my story, because that's one of the reasons why I decided to leave my job, because I really thought an opportunity with Avon to work for me, so that I can spend more time with my family. I can have the freedom to do whatever I want to do. So Maria says it depends how you like, because we have a kid for $25.50. Yes, that's to get started. Yes, that the startup kits are great. They have in every kit has over 40 brochures, and the first one has over $80 in products. So starting a business, an Avon business, is super easy, is stress-free. That's how I call it. And one person asked me the other day, what makes Avon so different than other direct sales companies? And I said, it's a business that it does not cost you money to run, and number two, it's a very well-known product. Those are the two answers that I was able to come up with, and that's what I stand for. It's not like other companies that require you to buy products to have an inventory. They want you to buy a certain amount of products. If not, they won't give you a certain commission, and then you're out of the company, and then you can't come back in. So that doesn't happen with Avon. So I hope you're able to appreciate that. It's Angela says, like a diet. Well, I think that with a diet, we really never take it serious unless it's costing us money. Because I remember when I was going to Nuviva, that was $400 a month. Yes, I lost over 50 pounds in 6 months, but I think that I was very committed, because it was costing me $400 a month. So I need to do it this time by myself. I'm eating healthier, I'm working out at least once a day. My goal is 2 times a day. And then I can't wait for Avon to come up with that new nutritional line. So that's my excitement. And I'm not holding up to lose the weight for the health line. I'm starting now. So yes, thank you everyone. Hello Julie. Thank you everyone who said hello. And I'm gonna be doing a video next for Father's Day. In the group, Spanish group, Vuele a su Destino, I already posted the video. I did it in English, in basket making, made easy. And I also posted it on Facebook. I posted it on the other basket making group and Build It Big Now. So you have all the information there. Start with your baskets now because you're gonna be able to advertise them in the groups everywhere that you go, word of mouth, and that way your customers are ready to purchase only from you, because I bet you they're going to the stores right now to buy presents for Father's Day, because all the stores already have the the Father's Day discount. So make sure you cash in on that. Watch the video, watch the ideas, sell your $200 every 2 weeks. You need 20 customers every 2 weeks to purchase from you. Set a plan and ask your friends, would you help me meet my goal? Until you build the confidence to find new customers, and every customer is a potential potential helper. So make sure you let them know that for every $100 that they give you, that they sell for you, that you will give them $20 in products. Oh, that's another catch, okay? They sometimes, when I'm looking for customers and I share the samples and I share the skincare, they tell me, oh, but I can't afford that, it's too much money, and they don't want to become representatives. They say, oh, and I'm not good for that. So, well, I have another plan for you. Get me $100 in sales with your friends, your family, and I will give you this skincare for free. For every $100 that they sell, give them $20 in products. And it so happened to be a product that you picked for that campaign, that you're passionate about, that you love, and that you're willing to give it to that customer for for free, for them bringing you and collecting the money from customers, at least $100 in orders every 2 weeks. Okay, so I hope this helped you. Deborah says, your generosity is a blessing to many. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you, your comments, and that's what keeps me going. You ask me for videos, and I want to be able to make it easy for you. Just take one idea that I share here in my videos and put it into work. Just grab it and share it with your team. And if you're not sure, put it into work. I guarantee you that once you build the confidence for that activity to work, your team will follow you, and then your sales will grow, your representatives will make money, and then you will make money. Okay? Angela says, I mean, when you stop a diet, it's hard to start back up. It's easier to keep going. Yes, I know. Well, last year we took 9 trips with Avon. It was a lot of fun, but you know how Avon likes to feed you breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and then drinks at night. So that was not a good year. And I think, and your metabolism changes, I think. So, we're focused. We're focused on, doing bigger things this year. We're really happy of our future with the company and our future, our retirement, because we're looking forward to build millions for retirement. We're working really hard to make it happen. We're really excited that everything is coming together. So I thank God, and just, I'm happy. I'm really happy. So keep going, okay? True. So, so thank you. Hi, Georgiana. Georgiana's here. Need to take one more trip to the Bahamas. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Congratulations, you earned the trip for 2. And for all of you who earned the trip to the Bahamas, congratulations. I know that you're gonna have a lot of fun there. So thank you for following me, and I'll see you in a few minutes in Vuela Su Destino, sharing my baskets for Father's Day. And I know you're saying the Bahamas, but I'll see you all at Red Fest. I'm not missing that one. And a lot of my team members are gonna be there. And you too, Georgiana. So I will see you at Vuela Su Destino next. I think I'm a little bit late. I think I talk too much too. So thank you all, and have a blessed night. And a very exciting and productive week. Bye.